In a small, quiet village on the edge of a forest, there was an old doll living in the attic of an abandoned house. The doll was named Elisa, and she looked beautiful, but her glass eyes hid something dark behind them. The house belonged to a wealthy family that had mysteriously disappeared years ago, and no one had dared to approach it since. One night, three adventurous friends, Sammy, Lena, and Youssef, decided to explore the abandoned house in search of excitement and adventure. As they entered the house, they felt a strange chill filling the place, and they began to explore the rooms one by one. Finally, they reached the attic, where they found Elisa sitting on a tattered wooden chair covered in the dust of time. Youssef decided to carry the doll despite Lena and Sammy's hesitation. From that moment, strange things began to happen to the friends. They heard whispers at night, the sounds of unseen footsteps, and saw shadows moving at the corners of their eyes. Lena started having terrifying nightmares about Elisa, as if the doll was communicating with her. One day, the friends decided to research the history of the house to uncover the doll's secret. They discovered that the family who once lived there had a young daughter named Elisa, who had died in a tragic accident. It was said that her spirit was trapped in the doll. The friends decided to return the doll to the abandoned house and perform a ritual to free Elisa's spirit. They brought a priest from the village to help with the ritual. On a dark night, they gathered in the attic, lit candles, and the priest began chanting incantations. The doll started to tremble, and they heard terrifying screams from everywhere, but they bravely continued the ritual. Suddenly, the screams stopped, and the place grew calm. A faint light began to glow around the doll. Suddenly, Elisa's spirit emerged from the doll and appeared before them as a small ghost, smiling gratefully. The little ghost thanked them and disappeared, bringing peace back to the house. The friends returned home feeling relieved and content. The next day, they noticed that the nightmares and strange events had completely stopped. Shortly after, the village decided to renovate the abandoned house and turn it into an orphanage for children. Elisa became a symbol of peace and hope in the village, and everyone remembered her as a small spirit freed by the bravery of the friends. And so, the story ended happily, with the spirit returning to its rightful place and the village regaining peace and safety.